Oh shit, we live, cuz. What up? Let me pop out the chat. Oh shit. We here, man. Greetings all. Welcome back to What is a Reboard podcast. I am that dude Reboard, Rebor, capital G. All right. Make sure to make the G capital, like Doom say. Make sure you spell the shit with the all caps when you spell the man name. I don't need on all of them, just that G. What up with y'all, man? We got this Jameson and lemonade again. I ain't trying to get too smacked because I was out had a little taste earlier. Oh shit, we mobbed up in here too. We got iPod. Oh shit, boy, we got celebrities in here, boy. This ghetto shit blowing up. Don't be expecting shit from me. We got Debug in here, boy. This might be one of the best podcasts ever. With a minute in, the bug is in the building. Come on, Flip. I got the hoops, my nigga. You lucky I ain't got the one with the dangling cross. That's next week. I got Savada in the house. What up, homie? And of course, yeah, my damn my Yeti in the in the dishwasher. I forgot all about that shit. So we got some of that good Voss. You know how much this shit costs for real, boy. If I ain't had that shout out to Amazon because I wouldn't give a fuck if this was fake. The price on go to the store and look this shit up. Voss costs. We got the co-pilot in the house. I had some wine, but I fucked up because I'm not all that smart. Some people may think I am, but I do enough dumb shit where you can't really consider me to be that smart. I thought wine was alcohol, just like liquor and beer and shit. Well, not beer, but like liquor, it didn't freeze. Because I can put the Jameson in the freezer for an hour and a half. It'd be good. Bring it out nice and cold, refreshing beverage. You know what I'm saying? I put that wine in there for 2 hours. That shit was rock solid. I'm so glad that shit didn't explode and fucking spill all out over my goddamn freezer. Which I wouldn't have got no part. I would have made up an excuse in that dirty shit. I had to clean up. I can't do it now. Man, what's up with y'all, man? I'm good, man. Got the whole weekend off from work. I'm actually a weekend and Monday because I've been working doubles all week, which I mean I hate to reiterate it, but it has to be said. I don't really do shit, so working like 9, 10, 11 hours, it really ain't that bad, and it's not the whole damn day. And the plus is I don't have to be to work too early, so I can stay up a little bit and watch some shit. I won't have to miss that much shit. Shout out to Jump, got the new band. This shit sauce too. I like this. Might have to go on the site and grab a couple of more. Because at first I was wearing them like I told Night Vision and Savard and them. I was only wearing the shit because I ain't getting no lineup. But at this point, I kind of like these shit. So I'm going to, go get some more. What up, Goo? I'm going to go buy some more, go on Tennis Express and get the ones that's a little bit cheaper. The hair tie Jones, what would they calling them shits? They won't allow it in the NBA over some dumb shit. But yeah, man, we gonna get some more of these shits. Actually went out here and bought some shoes. I told y'all I was on strike from shoes. Definitely. Still am for real. Because I hate that shit. I hate what the shoe game has become. And not as far as what people go out there and get them. Because you get what you like. But the prices, they pulled some bullshit out there. The ninja headbands, yes, Jubug. I didn't want to be wrong or racist, not unintentionally, but appreciate that. Like it was, what the fucked up part is, and one of my favorite comedians, top 5, one probably number 2 on the list, or number 1, Patrice O'Neal painted it real perfectly on the Mr. P album when he said they boosted it up so high that when they dropped it, we gave a sigh of relief. But that shit was too much too. We was talking about that earlier because I had when you gonna build a picture up back? Yo, first of all, iPod, I'm not putting no picture up. I'm not doing shit to this apartment. I'm not putting another goddamn lamp. I don't even like putting groceries in this motherfucker. So I don't want to put shit else in here. And it's by the goddamn door. And two, let's keep the shit ghetto. I ain't had a picture up in no apartment that I've ever lived in, man. I've already got some ones I got, to get later on. Man, I ain't putting shit in, man. Fuck this damn apartment, man. We got to get a house. And house shopping, that I'm gonna get back. I will segue out of some shit. I will segue out of something like horribly, but I'm gonna get back to it. But fuck them pictures. With the shoes, I went out with the homies earlier. We went to Food Craft for breakfast. That shit slapped. First of all, I want to know what type of bread they used for the French toast that I got, because it was circular bread. So I'm like, where y'all get this big ass baguettes from? Make my French toast and shit. Cause this, shit was good and it was fast. And I did, and with the stuff that I got, cause I went there maybe a week or two ago with my niece, and oh my God, we ate too much. We both of us ate till we got tired. And that's what we fucked up on that one. We didn't want to waste the money. So I'm gonna tell you right now, if anybody's in the 757 area, Newport News, Hampton, if you go to Food Craft and you get them pancakes, oh, you gonna sit your ass down. Them pancakes like that. So that's why I went with the French toast this time. And afterwards we was outside talking, and we talked about the shoe game. Remember how first of all, shout out to my homie Poe. Why would I get a green screen? I'm not putting nothing back here. This is a ghetto podcast. Now, when I move, it may be considered. But right now, this shit in this fucking apartment, hell no, man. Heavens no, man. Fuck this spot, man. We ain't doing none of that shit. And we were just talking about the shoe game because the homie Poe loaded up a picture in the group. Me talking about 96 was a good year for shoes. And it was. What do you have? Like 12 up there? And then 11 of them was sauce. But remember the shoes that you didn't like? Remember when Air Force Ones was cheaper? Remember when Air Max 90s and 95s was cheaper? The only cheap shoes you can get now is shit people ain't heard of or ain't popular like that. Lord Jesus. Leaping glue. Oh, that's my pops. And instead of my sister getting in the chat, she literally texted me on the phone what she should be typing in here. She might be watching it on TV and can't do it. What's up, pops? I'm gonna get to your old ass later. But come on, man, let's get. They ain't all I gotta break the bank. It ain't got so bad. Because I used to like to buy shoes. I used to like to get fresh at a time. And the shit got so expensive. I hit your ass with the old Latino man. Hey, Mr. Rivera, you know who got shot up there last week? Yeah, I'm home, my friend. Oh no. I just tapped out on all that shit, just found out what it was. The only reason I just started getting these graphic tees and shit like that, because they was under $20. And the shirts I get from the homies, because I fucks with them, I'll always support the homies. But oh, that shit just got bad. I bought some what they call Air Max XS. They pretty decent. They pretty nice. They kind of look like 90s with like a little twist to them. So I got a couple of them. You know how bad it got? I was on rackroomshoes.com buying skippies. I bought 2 pairs of Nike sandals and a pair of those XS. They were white, blue, and gray. All three, $100. When I get them, Johnson, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show y'all what it is. I'm not getting up to do the shit now. Nope, don't feel like it. But I went on that one. I bought some G7 Pumas. That was like $50. They was all black because black is my favorite color. So I'm always have some all black shoes going on around. And I went on Adidas, and I got a pair of Del Polos. They red, white, and blue. And the other ones was 3.0. I don't know. They look nice, so I bought the shit. And shout out to my sister for having Pumas. When I helped her move, of course, she had tons of shoe boxes. So she had a shitload of shoe boxes. And I kept seeing all the Pumas she had in there. I was like, oh, all right, that's cool. Because my sister always had style. That's kind of like where I got my sauce from. If I had any, like back in the day coming up, that was it. Anything I didn't steal from drug dealers and rappers, I was pretty much getting from her. She was nice. She was the first one put me in some gear. She had a Helly Hansen sweater. I thought that was the shit because ain't nobody really have it at school. And they was like, oh shit, Jamal got the Helly Joe. Where you get that from? My sister hooked me up, you know. He said, what up, Charles, man? That's Chuck Moe. Dad, that's Chuck Moe, man. Man, I'm telling you, boy. And that breakfast, I had a lemonade mimosa and a grape mimosa. Oh, 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 it was tasty. Oh, it was just delicious. Oh, both of them just hit the spot. I might fuck around and get drunk after this glass right here. But the food was good. It was hitting. Man, shout out, man. If you, like I said, Newport News, Hampton area, go hit up Food Craft, man. They good. And it was fast. It's probably the fastest I ever had a dude as a waiter, because usually dudes be on that bullshit, especially if it ain't no girls at the table. They usually hit you with the slow shit. Paul, you remember that dude at Wild Wings that had the bull, who had an Iverson sleeve? Bleeping. That is, ain't that you, Pops? Because you just said something about bleeping gloop yesterday. Yeah, that's got to be you talking about that. What else am I supposed to call you? I don't. I, hey, don't start that shit. We just had to end last stream on a rant. I'm not doing it here. Back to what I was saying. Paul, you remember at Wild Wings, the white boy who had an Iverson? Why the fuck did he have an Iverson sleeve while he was serving chicken wings, man? I know it's a sports bar, man, but come on, man, let's get real, man. What the hell was you wearing that for? And he stunk. He was slow and he was trash. The best service we ever got was the gay dude at Wild Wings, Carlos. Yep, definitely. The best service I ever had in any restaurant. Yep. And it wasn't just because he tried to catch me when I slipped and almost failed. It was because he was a great waiter. But like I was saying with the drip or whatever, I'm trying. Not because I'm, trying to impress nobody and no shit like that. I like nigga said almond brown. I like to look fresh. Don't you? I mean, I know it's some Chuck Moe. I know you know, because you was one of the first pretty boys. You was an undercover you was an undercover pretty boy back in the Gap, Chuck. I ain't gonna lie. Them lines on your Caesar was crispy. Chuck Moe used to have the same outfit on that the polo bear used to wear. Nigga, you was a pretty boy back in the Gap. We got Flip in here. I know Flip a pretty boy. There ain't no doubt about that one. You Rat Man cousin? What? You damn right you a pretty boy. Savard be trying. Yeah, Savard be trying. Savard be trying, but that ain't his thing. Jubug, he be resisting. Jubug is I call 3MG Rat Man Goo. It's a play on his first name. I ain't gonna put him out there and tell you what it is, but I call him Rat Man. But Flip, that's Flip Peoples and shit, and both of them niggas is pretty boys, man. That's why I said, Savard, you be trying, but you ain't there yet. If you notice, the Juba, a giant, light-skinned, curly-haired motherfucker who out here in these streets. Because I used to be a pretty boy back in the day. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I spent maybe it was about 10th, 11th grade. I fell off senior year. I was so tired of school. But we all like to get drip. We all like to get clean, fresh, whatever the hell you want to call it. They made it so bad that it's expensive. And let me make a not so public announcement to some of my black people out there. They probably won't. The people I'm talking about aren't here, but I hope y'all can pass the word to them. Y'all gotta fucking stop with these. Y'all gotta fucking stop with these goddamn prices, man. That shit is ridiculous. I be wanting to support black businesses, but if you gonna be charging that much, man, what the fuck? So, what up, Reese? This is the asshole who got me on the rant last stream. That ended it, man. Don't be. Oh man, let me go. Fuck you once again. But welcome to the stream, bro. But man, I was looking up black designers because I'm trying to circulate the black dollar and keep it in the community. Some of y'all on that bullshit. Some of y'all on that bullshit. You wanna know how bad it's gotten? It's gotten so bad that it even went to something like candles. Do you know there's people out here charging $100 for candles? $100. The fuck is wrong with y'all? And then when you'll get mad if you see me with like a one of them Yankee candles in here. Yeah, that shit was $12, nigga. All right. And it was a big candle. I went on some of these sites looking for gear. Ain't no way in hell in this lifetime that people should ever have to ever witness seeing $100 t-shirt. Cotton don't even cost that much. For $100, if people is paying that much, I'll go shave the sheep right now, man. Fuck that. $100 for a t-shirt. I am not lying to y'all. You know how bad it's gotten? It's even gotten to cologne. I'm into my smell good game, and I keep some fragrances. I got the Versace Eros and the Versace Flame. I told y'all the Ferragamo Black Paco Rabanne 1 million. I got the Mason Margiela Jazz Club at the beach and fireplace. And I found the junk that let you get some samples. And and I found some samples, little spray junks for Tom Ford for the fucking Fabulous and the Soleil Blanc. And none of those cost that much. None of them cost that ridiculous ass amount. It was fucking terrible to see that junk. It was at candles. Some black person got cologne that we don't know nothing about, selling it for $225. You need an ass whooping and a half, man. What the hell? Yeah, people texting me right now. Shit is blowing up. I mean, shit is, boy, it is jumping out here. No. But man, $225 for cologne we've never heard of. That ain't no niche. That's bullshit. That's what that is. Because there is no way in God's name. No, $225. Cocoa butter make you smell good. Shit. Flip, you pay $70 for over your shirt. That's because you're a pretty boy. I mean, you definitely there complaining about that. That ain't nothing for your caliber of individual. That ain't nothing. That $100 t-shirt you want the link. Shit, we know how you get down, Flip. Shit. Man, I can't stop drinking this shit. This shit is delicious. Isn't that I'm an alcoholic and nothing like that? This joint just tastes good. The lemonade, I don't know if y'all know that this is a great thing to mix with your spirits. And I know I sound like an alcoholic right now, but this is the first drink I've had. Not today, but because I had them 2 tall mimosas. But last podcast was the last time I had like a drink. So I don't like drink during the week or no shit like that. But I mean, this shit good, man. I'm sorry, man. And the wine didn't thaw out in time for me to use it. So, man, it's just, Jameson and lemonade, yo. I'm sorry, man. This joint slap. This joint slap, pal. But I need black people to step their game up with some of this stuff, man. I understand you trying to get that bag, because I want us all to get that bag. But come on, man. Let's be reasonable. Let's be reasonable. There's no way that you turning a profit like that. It's no way. Not unless you know somebody who's willing to buy, who's going out there and buying the stuff. It is no way you making a profit on $100 t-shirt. There's no way. You are not getting that bag selling $100 t-shirt. No, not if you. Some of them designers I had never heard of. And if I ask people that's in that fashion world, like my boy Goo and like my boy Slide, who read GQ magazine like that, he wouldn't know who the hell you is either. Skateboard decks, man, that's crazy. You want to know how expensive that is? What Savard talking about? He won't even bring the price up. He ain't even type that in. That just let you know how ridiculous it was for some decks. Cause I ain't know nothing about skateboarding, but I took my nephew to the skate shop back when he was a teenager, and I bought him a skateboard for like $180. And though I thought it was a bit pricey, he did have some custom shit up there, but I didn't mind. It was for my nephew. I'll do whatever for him and my niece. Now, luckily, my niece ain't that expensive. my niece got some cheapskate in there. She wanted some wedge shoes that was $21. I buy you 8 pairs of those, fam. I mean, we can get you those with no problem. But I need y'all to come on, man. Come on. And some of y'all should just do that, still be stylish. You know what company that I used to rock a lot back in the day, and I'm just gonna go on ahead and go back. LRG. I went on the website. The prices are still decent. They got the for sales. They got everything I look for. So if you say why you wearing that old ass brand, it's because I want to. The prices still hit, and the clothes still look good. Because back when I was getting fresh, like when I first joined the military, and I was with my boy Lack, I got a story time. I got a lot of story times in the military with him coming up in the near future, definitely. But we used to have there was a place that got distributed LRG directly called Upscale Designs in Newmarket by the Alley. And whenever one of us would have a day off, that's when we would go over there and ransack the junk while the other one was at work, because we weren't trying to step on each other's toes by getting the same thing, yo. And this clothes still good. Like I still got LRG shirts that I've been wearing almost 10 years, washed and all that stuff. That's still good. Now some of them jeans, I gotta find a 400-pound man to get some of them jeans, because some of them I don't want to wear pants that big no more. Isn't that's the style? I just don't want to wear jeans that big no more. That's a lot of goddamn denim. But yeah, we used to go and get sauce, and then we'd be salty as hell when we come back, because we know the other person got something that we ain't gonna be able to rock, because we you don't want to rock the same thing that somebody else got. Even if it was something like if we was buying like the same shirt from a company or whatever. If I was buying like a good guy shirt, I mean, of course it would probably be the same design as somebody else's. But when it comes to the homies, I at least want to get a different color, unless that's the only one they got. Like Reese, when I went out today, I wore my highly respected shirt, because I knew it wasn't gonna. I ain't seen nobody out there with it, and that shit's soft. And boy, I mean that shit's soft, and the material on it, that shit. What is that velvet? I mean, damn, that shirt. It felt good to wear. It felt good to touch. Like it's amazing. And I ain't fucking that one up. We not putting that one in the dryer. It might fuck around and get hand washed. But what's some of y'all favorite gear that y'all used to rock back in the Gap? Cause there's some clean people in here, especially boy. Got Reese in here. Reese had his own style too. He's always had his own style. He made athletic gear. He made athletic gear cool. He was one of them dudes who was wearing slides for no reason, probably because he had bad feet. Oh, that people's none Hernandez, one of the Egyptian calling, my friend. But when it comes to this kicks, my favorites, hands down, are the Hirachis. Them Fab Five Hirachis. That was just amazing. That was just amazing. He said, Jabot, definitely. You and all the hood niggas out Newsom Park. It's a couple of dudes from the hood who made Jabots like that. But my favorite jumps will always be the Hirachis. Hands down, man. It will never change. I almost broke down and spent that $170. Who was PG? Paul George? Oh man, that ain't. For me nowadays, basketball shoes look like they only good to wear on the court. And maybe because we didn't give a hell back then, it wasn't like that. The shoes didn't look like that. They looked like they would work for everything. It looked like it was, would you wear this shit with a suit, jeans, khakis on the court, all that. All this shit now look like straight up basketball shoes for the most part. So Paul George got some decent skips. I really ain't checked him out. I will holler at my boy Prince. Nash PEs when hooping. I'll take your word for it because you was a hooper. Yeah, definitely. You was a hooper. KD are pretty comfy for every day. Jordans be painful. Yeah, that's because they make shitty material. You don't get the same material Jordan gets. So that's just that's just what it is. Here's the true test. A shoe is only comfortable if you can walk around with a damn walk around a damn amusement park with them on. If you can walk around Busch Gardens, Kings Dominion, Six Flags, whatever the hell y'all got in your area, if you can spend them couple of hours walking in them Jones, that's the key right there. Questions and answers for you, Poe, they was sauce. I'll tell you that right now. Questions is so sauce. Reebok is still surviving off them shits. Reebok still got a company just off questions and answers alone. But them original questions, the white ones with the red at the toe, my God, that's definitely up there. Speaking of Iverson, I don't know if my moms or anything got away with it or did something with him. My dad had a pair of the Iverson answers that he wore during the 2004 Olympics with the American flag on the tongue. I cannot remember the answers, which one they were. And I don't know what happened to them shoes. I want to say they was in the attic. And I don't know. I think Henry cleaned that out. But those were sauce too. Those was real nice. The Nike Air Bacons, that's another top 5 sneaker for me too. The Nike Air Bacon. The all gray ones. Air Max 90s is a top 5 for me too. Definitely. When you think it's some kind, then you go to find out the boy walking around, period. Because I used to volunteer at the cafeteria at the school I used to work at. Vans, not a lot. Some of them worked, like the all black mid Vans I got. They were cool. The blue, white, and gray ones I had, they were all right. But I had an all white pair with tan on the back. That shit was rough. Oh, walking around that, and I was just walking around the cafeteria, chasing around kids and stuff. Boy, if I had wore them at the amusement park, I would have left. I would have went home. Fuck these rides. Because that's like the true jump right there. Now, anything, I don't know. Some people, like I've heard comedians and musicians say that like Jordan 1s and 3s are real nice to wear on stage. I wouldn't wear them shits on stage. Fuck that. And what about Tim's? Tim's is in that fold too. Flip, you know about Tim's. Them shits is expensive. I only got 2 pairs of Tim's because my nephew gave them to me and he didn't want to take them with him when he was moving down to Georgia. Thank God for that, because I won't paying that much for them. I really almost sat there and paid $1.75 for them screen green Hirachis. My God, that joint was a lot. Oh, it was a lot. Oh, Jesus. One's the trash is fun. That's why I said when I saw them say that, because I seen Big Crit say that, and I forgot the comedian that said it. But I'm like, no, and I ain't been big on ones either. They all made different. Like old school Adidas. Yo, man, did you know? Like they used to play in like cloth sneakers back in the day. There's a reason there's people out there walking around fucked up like that is because they was playing in those shoes. Like they really didn't step their game up as far as sneaks for a long time. And wow, my nigga. what Mr. Hotspot say? Wowzers. Man, that junk was crazy, bro. How they was getting people like that, man. Playing in chucks. Oh my God. How you don't rip your feet? Ooh. So I could believe that. Because them jumps was some bullshit. Are they any comfortable Jordans? Like for real, it's got to be some. It can't just be style, my nigga. They can't be that damn stylish that you willing to walk around and get corns as a man just so you can look cool. And what made one so cool? Nothing against Jordan ones, because I like them. Because they kind of like Air Force Ones, and whatever the color and all that shit is, they usually work and people will buy them. What's up, Marcel? I was thinking about you the other day. I'm gonna tell you what I was thinking the other day too. But who said that? Like who? I don't know. Was it the streets? Short time wear? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't hell no. You know what pair of shoes I got that's comfortable? That's kind of like winter wear. I got some Air Max 90 ACG boots, and they're comfortable. I've been wearing them a long time, and you can tell the material is good too because they've held up. I've had them for about 10 years, and they still look good. They still look nice to wear for real, for real. Like I can wear that, and people wouldn't tell no difference. They wouldn't know when I got them. Flip, Timberland wearing my, but don't tell me nothing about that, man. I'm just messing with you because you from up top. I love Timbs, yo. Yeah, they was popping back. I want to say I might have got mine in 2010 because they was ACG boots with the Air Max 90s, and Air Max 90s is like that to me. Those are like Air Force Ones too. It doesn't matter the color; it's gonna be sauce, and you're gonna be able to find something to wear with it. Well, back then when I was wearing gear, because now Timbs feel like bricks. Yeah, they do. They heavy as hell. That's so thick. I'm talking about like government cheese, grilled cheese sandwich bread thick, and the cheese. Them they heavy. They definitely heavy. Um, the Timbs, mine's is kind of comfortable. Now, walk around an amusement park comfortable. And I wouldn't want to wear nothing like no wheat Timbs and no amusement park, no way. There's always some dumbass going be out there fucking your feet up. Yeah, they definitely style only. And hold on, man, are people still rocking Timbs like under the age of 30? Because I just don't want to feel like I can't let it go just because I still fuck with the shoes. You know, Flip, I think you might be younger than Savard. Y'all under 30 and shit like that. Okay, I just wanted to make sure people were still rocking Timbs, man. Because I don't want to be like the old niggas, the old niggas still. I done got so old with mine, man. I went out there and I bought some Chucks, man. I couldn't even help it. I had to get some because they were so cheap. I had to get the Chucks. Busch Gardens where feet die in Timbs. Yo, if you wore some Timbs to Busch Gardens, wow. That means your feet strong as hell. Poe, it's gonna be like when your feet is as strong as Van Damme's shins when he was kicking that bamboo tree. But okay, I just wanted to make sure, man, people were still wearing Timbs. Because I bought them Chucks and I immediately feel old. But they're not that damn comfortable either. They $200 of wait too. Oh, I can't wear no scrunchy socks. I ain't gonna lie. I can't do no big socks. I was with Pops the other day and he had some some calf high socks on. I said, I can't do them. But he's always worn like long. Is he still in here, Pops? Is it because it was so cold up here from where you grew up that you had to wear long socks that you just because my pops still bundle up. You know how you see kids bundled up like Ralphie's brother on A Christmas Story? I had olive shelter years ago and they was comfy. Oh yeah, I mean, you know what? The all black pair I got are comfy, but the regular red, white, and blues, no, they ain't it. They ain't it. No, they ain't it. Nah. And I'm dumb enough to still have white sneakers out here for the so people can step on them and fuck them up. Oh my God. Flip, you still got a pair of Tims? Tell the truth. I know you got some Tims, damn it. I seen the homie Marcel, and what made me think of you the other day, I was watching Hard Knocks, and somebody was playing, the Bengals were playing the Rams, and I saw Grant Winstrom up there, and that day you was playing Maurice and Madden. He said, man, man, he didn't get the sack. Nigga, that was Winstrom. Like, you ain't know his first name. You thought his first name was Winstrom? Boy, we had some moments on them games, boy. Golly. Goo, you had asked me what games I've been playing. Nothing for real. I played usually when I'm on usually when I'm on the computer, it's whatever. I play whatever on this because you figure I got the whole library for the Super Nintendo and the Super Nintendo, the Genesis, and the Dreamcast. I got the whole library, so anything's to go up there. But I was just mainly getting some beat 'em ups in there. I just had the urge to play some beat 'em up games because I played the bundle that I got, the Capcom bundle on the Xbox. And what I've really been playing, to be honest with you, College Hoops 2K8. That's what I've really been on. I took the time to relearn them buttons, and because that's a whole nother game. You got to cross over with B and Y on that jump. So I had to take like a day to just get the whole thing, get back in the whole swing of things. Yeah, Poe. It took me a minute to just sit down. Sabat, I never play a game with you because you're a sweat. I don't play games with sweats, man. You know the rules, man. You set yourself up with that. Yeah, Poe. It took me a whole day. I had to relearn it all, like everything, because the only thing that's still the same from 2K today as it was back then was X was shooting in the shot stick. That's the only thing that's still the same. In the lockup, the hold the L trigger so you can lock down on defense and stuff like that. Outside of that, that's it. But it's still it's still an interesting game. Joe, a sweat is somebody that's good as hell in video games. One of them people that you don't want to play with. Like if you was to play Call of Duty, if we was playing it, they on some bullshit right now. No need for me to explain. Google it. But if you was playing Call of Duty and you messed around and broke even and went like 10-10 or something like that, they would be the people that would be complaining. This guy in the chat with you, Savad, he's a sweat. He's about this video game life. He got platinums like games he completed. I don't know why people don't be wanting to accept the fact that they're a sweat. And you want to know one of the biggest sweats in here? If you scroll up, it's the dude Flip. I'm calling your ass out. Flip is one of the biggest sweats I've ever seen in video games. I'm only good at fighters, man. Hey, that means you a fighting game sweat. It still means you a sweat. God damn. Y'all tripping. If you good at, I'll admit it. Back in the day, the 64 days, PS2 days, grandstand sweat. I was a sweat like hell. Yeah. It wasn't a game I wasn't good in. Not a one. Lord Jesus. For those who don't know, Isaac Cole's in here. This ignorant son bitch. Lord Jesus. You ain't gonna derail what the hell I'm talking about, man. Get your black ass in line, man. Prove it. Fighting games, yeah, he definitely musty. Perspiring to the core. He like that in them fighting games, Goo. That one, and I think in Tekken. Like I wouldn't want to play him in Tekken. For real. not as sweaty as he is. He need pH balance. Damn that. Them NWOWC, yeah, Chuck. You know what it was? People like, what's the name of that? What boy? Whatever is beyond the sweat, that was Maurice in Halo 2. My God, boy. And I mean, he's not here to defend himself at all. But who gives a damn? But we was playing System Links, and it was me and Maurice, the guy that's in this chat, Maurice Horton. It was me and him against Joe Jordan in here and my boy Dose. 2-on-2. We was playing team deathmatch, 2-on-2. Me and Reese versus Joe and O'Neal. To 50. Me and Maurice won. Let's put it this way. I had 2 kills. Two. Dos checkas. I had 2 kills. And I can admit this. I was ass at Halo because I didn't have an Xbox and I wasn't playing it. So the only time I played when I went over to Maurice and Marcel house. So I ain't got no problem admitting that one. I was ass. Like complete. I was told I was a liability. And the fact that he was willing to put me on the team, boy, that won't even carry me. That he ain't carried me. He did more than that. He was the team. I still don't even know. You know you trash when you trash when he tell you the only thing you need to do is not die. Like, come on, cuz. Like that ain't a part of the game already. That's all he that was my only job, was not to die. And how y'all lost that? I don't know. Because like I said, all I had was 2 kills. Y'all should have been killing him the whole time. I don't know. Boy, I still don't know how y'all. Whew, Jesus Christ. Yeah, dude. Savada sweating these fighting games, man. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You's a real confident guy. Man, he not a damn a backpack. He put me in a swaddle that they be having. Like he wrapped me up on his chest like a bean burrito and and carried me. No, Savon, I'm telling you, like, I mean, both of y'all good, but I've beaten Goo in Tekken. So he's good, but I wouldn't call him a sweat. Savon, you a sweat. Anybody, and that's what they do nowadays. That's a gamer thing in today's world community. They invite you to games to whoop your ass. And Savon was doing that. He was challenging people in Tekken so he could beat the hell out of them. I watched you. I watched you do it, Savon, on your stream and other places. Tito said Mario Party. He saying I was a sweat Mario Party. Probably, yeah. That was 64 days, yeah. I need that run back there. I mean, if I felt like getting the game, I'll run it back. I know what this. Come on, Savon. I know what the hell you did. Yeah, in them 64 days, I'll admit I was a big sweat. The only game I wasn't good in, and the only game I wasn't who was it that was playing Dread? It was 3MG and all his homies. Him, I'm Dante, JoJo. He had a couple of people. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could play you up here. But the only game that I couldn't get a win in was 1080 and Snowboard Kids, which was 2 games my nephew OD'd on. He went in on them. Those were his drops. Like I have to give him the utmost respect in those 2 games. Yo, Chuck, Tito said he hated you and Monte in wrestling. Boy, I got to tell you this one, man, because in this day and age, we really got to call out each other when we ain't shit. And Chuck, you and Monte won't shit. Now, Chuck and Monte, I don't know how long y'all been friends for a minute too. And y'all used to find the weak link in wrestling games, beat up that person. No, y'all used to find the strong person, double team that one, and just beat up the other one. Because I had my homeboy Dame, rest in peace, man. To God, man. That's my homie right there, my heart. He wasn't that good at the wrestling games, so they used to like punch him and knock him out, and then come over there and whoop my ass. And they just would just, oh man, you know what it was like when you played them 2? When you played them two, it was like playing Hall and Nash for real. And it felt like they bought the whole 80 members of the NWO out there to whoop your ass. They was trash for that, man. It was whooping our ass like that. Chuck Moe used to be a sweat. Chuck Moe was a big time sweat. Definitely. Chuck, yeah, you was in that sweat mode. Definitely. Yeah, buddy. I'm trying to find something. Slide, use a sweat in hockey. Oh, Dose and Reese used to do that. Oh man. Oh man. You know the fucked up thing about Maurice is that he's Kobe Bryant competitive, and he would never cheat like that in basketball, but he'll cheat like that in everything else. This asshole. Yeah, yeah, I'm calling you out. And Dose was always along for the ride to beat and pummel and embarrass somebody. Man, they took advantage of you, man. Like that was the bad part. Like you didn't want to be the dude that didn't have the game because if you didn't, oh man, it's you kind of setting yourself up for a slug. And fortunately, my pops love video games, so it was always gonna be up in there. Y'all trying to set up DV boy. Y'all play each other in Tekken. I'm telling you, it'll be a good match. Goo, I'm gonna warn you, because Goo, you do this. The first match, you sleep on people, and you pick an ass character, and you get your ass whooped. And then the second and third fight is when you want to get serious. Don't wait. Pick your real fight at the beginning and stop sleeping on people. I know you good. I'll give you that all day. But don't underestimate your opponent, man. I was taught that early in the game. Because I was playing my pops, I had to take them losses. I had to learn how to lose because, I mean, that's no competition. I got to go to sleep and go to school. If he don't, guess what? He can sit up, chill, burn a one, and play whatever. Because, it wasn't no online back then. So he would get challenged out of playing stuff on the hardest level. I don't care what it was. And because we didn't catch up to him skill wise until like late 64. When my like PS2 GameCube times is when he just, oh shit, the homie Fresh. Speaking of another sweat, it don't even matter what game it is. Fresh, you a sweat. Where that motherfucker flip at, man? I need the biggest sweat in this lobby in the community to speak, man. Where he at? Man, he be out here going 40-2 and Call of Duty with no camping. I be in amazement. See, look, here go another person trying to deny their sweat. Look, man, we already established this. It's been a time in your day where you were a sweat. And I'm not talking about the sweat that you gathered while you was dancing at that amusement park like a coon. Miko not here. That don't mean nothing. Juba, you a sweat too. Shit, you definitely a sweat. It may not be in what everybody playing nowadays, but you a damn sweat. That's for sure. The bug, you a sweat. Trust me. I let that go a long time ago. Still a sweat to this day. All right, see, that's what I'm talking about, yo. That's what I'm talking about. Admit that. Appreciate that, Dom. Man, we all been sweats at one time or another, man. Let's be real. It was at one time I told y'all, Isaac Coles ain't shit. I knew this ignorant son bitch was gonna come in here and be. I knew he was gonna derail me. I'm be sweat. Yeah, because Poe, you a sweat too. You definitely a sweat. When it may have been maybe almost about 10 years ago. Man, it was like 10 years ago. I found I forgot who found the 64 and we was playing it. We was playing that jump and we went back to GoldenEye and that World Tour. We played WCW Revenge. That nigga Poe did not move. He did not lose a step. You know how bad it was and how old it was and how long it had been. I was looking down at the controller like an old head. I was so gone. I just said, man, I'm ass at this, man. Like I was just finding a spot and go to that and stand still and shoot. So I ain't gotta go that far and I ain't gotta walk. As long as I ain't gotta do no running, I'm good. His pit's damn right now. What you playing? NHL? Oh, black ass slide. Yeah, Joe, you was funky too at one time. Definitely. Uh, Geometry Wars, Fusion Frenzy. Oh yeah, you done had your sweaty moments too. Perfect Dark. Oh yeah, you was a sweat too. We all have been in that perspiration field, and you will accept this. Shit, you better go get some pH balance or something. You sweaty asses. Some of y'all still sweaty to this day, man. Man, Poe, it was you and Marcel, and I don't think it was nobody else. Y'all, y'all picked right back up playing on the 64 like that. That jump was crazy. I just, wow, my nigga. Like, wow. Like, I just didn't know how y'all could get back in the groove that quick. Because who was it? Me, you, Dose, Marcel, Maurice. Joe, you might have been there. I don't know, a slide played. I remember somebody black being there, and I think it was slide. I just about the night. He said, boy, shit, come on now. If anybody know, come on now. Some of y'all niggas, I know. I know when y'all are sweating. Yo, Geometry Wars, he used to play that all day. I can still hear the music to this day. Look at Tito. Tito in here lying, talking about he won't no sweat. He was a sweat, and I ain't talking about just on that Wii with the ray gun. He was a sweat back then too. Madden, you was sweaty. Mario Party, you was sweaty. Pokemon Snap. Y'all used to play all the Pokemon games. That controller had everything up there. Like, you know, your controller got too much shit up there if you got a Z button. If you got a Z button, you're doing far too much. That's far too much. For the old people in here, the old ass people in here, remember when the Sega Genesis had the 6 buttons, the ABC, XYZ? Why did y'all have them extra buttons? They didn't do shit. I think it may have worked on one damn game. I want to say the boxing game is where it actually worked. Oh yeah, you should be crap, boy. You was on it. I'm telling you, you was on Geometry Wars. I was proud of you. When he play zombies and when he play online on that with the ray gun, Tito crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure if you making people out here rage quit, yeah, you perspiring and sweat. I mean, and fresh you is too. I think you be trying to you be cheating in 2K. I ain't gonna lie on that. You be fucking with the sliders. But in other games, yeah, I seen that. The best center, the dog in here, yeah. Nah, he watching slide, but he probably ain't got the chat up or something like that because he probably ain't got no login or something like that. I don't know. I've never had an account. But yeah, he texting me on the phone right now, letting me know. But yeah, the dog was the best center. No offense to Tease, no offense to nobody who played the position, but the dog was crazy. That was just a selfless man. All he wanted to do was dunks and blocks and give dunks. That was it. It really wouldn't have been nothing. I mean, it ain't nothing. He really ain't even need the ball. For real. We ain't have to incorporate him and shit. Because all he wanted to do was get blocks and rebounds and get the hell out of the way. Made it easy for everybody else. Fresh, you are a sweat. Stop that damn lying, man. Shit. If you ain't a sweat gamer, you a sweat streamer out here playing with the famous streamers. I don't know what your Hollywood ass doing in here in the first place. And what the fuck is Flip? I'm gonna say go to hell again, Maurice Horton. You really got the rant because you knew what you was doing when you got me on that bullshit. I'm so glad ain't none of y'all tell my mama to watch it, because if moms would have watched it, she probably would have called and asked. Oh shit, what's up, Ken? Ken in the house. What up, Ken? You a fucking sweat too. I seen you be a sweating Fall Guys, which I didn't think was possible at the time. Come on, Fresh, you play with these popular streamers, man. Cut it out. Stop it. You popular in these streets. You know, for 2 things, being a sweat and blocking people. That's it. Y'all lying, man. You a sweat. You was a sweating. What's that shit y'all was playing with the dodgeball with the people with no legs? What game was that? Chuck Moe used to be a real big sweat on Madden. Yeah. Ken, you is a sweat. You may not be a sweat in Call of Duty, but who sell the most? I don't know. It might be niggas who named themselves the Sales Squad, who embrace the fact they selling. Yeah, Fresh out here playing. How you a sweating rec room, beating the hell out of people in dodgeball and bragging about it? Boy, there's some real big time sweats in here, boy. I'm telling you, and I'm talking about current sweats. Mm-hmm. Good. No, Ron. Well, come on now. We talking about Raunchy, man. He's the ultimate sweat. I'm telling you, he, boy, he S tier sweat. He is the Raunchy. I have not seen him ass in that near game. I want to play him in Madden because I know his competitive spirit wouldn't let him turn it down. But I just want to see him. I want to see him losing some shit bad. I'm not a sweat on duty. Not with my 1 KD. No, the hell I ain't. Now I have some sweaty moments. I will say that. Oh yeah, Texas. Yeah, I know because I was a big sweat. WCW World Tour, Revenge, No Mercy, WrestleMania 2000, big sweat. GoldenEye, big sweat. NCAA, up till it stopped playing in 14, big sweat. Gigantic sweat in 4 different games. He had me. Yo, first of all, Fresh, come on, man. First of all, don't tell people shit like that. Who bets a super sweat? Who does stuff like that? That'd be like betting everybody in here on the games they good at. What did you feel like losing money? Shit. Who bets Raunchy at a video game? Raunchy's ridiculous. Um, yeah, I would be a sweat and fry pro, but nobody else plays it for real, for real. And it would take a learning curve, or it takes a learning curve to get used to the buttons and stuff like that, because it's all about position and timing and stuff like that. It takes a real realistic approach. Matter of fact, probably when I get off this, I might go ahead and cut that on because I enjoyed that. If anybody asks, that's probably one of my favorite wrestling games of all time. Just pick whatever from the Fire Pro series. I like Fire Pro so much, I bought a Game Boy Advance for it. And I really didn't even have a use for a Game Boy Advance at the time, but I bought it for that and played the hell out of it. Yeah, I'm what do you think the hell I'm recording at right now, Fresh? Yeah, of course I got a PC. I bought a PC and I'm not even a sweat. That was a horrible purchase. I might just I ain't even out here streaming video games. No, man, I used to make sure my jumps won't ever pushed up. I thought pushing up your glasses. I thought pushing up your glasses was the lamest shit ever. I used to hate when people used to do that. And I hated nerds on TV who used to do that now. Oh man, I hated that jump. Ugh. So you think I'm gonna sit here and download a game that you suggest? You gonna pay me back if it stinks? If it sucks, well, you gonna pay me back? And what event are you a sweaty and Fresh that you? I told y'all, don't sweats be inviting you to be playing games that you don't know nothing about. That's him right. That's Fresh doing that right now. Gonna invite me to play the Olympics. It's free. You know what? I will take that. Hold up, man. You out here buying free games, but you willing to give hundreds to Raunchy? Oh, he said Lynn. I almost didn't. I almost Did you see when he went 6-23 in Call of Duty the other day? Oh no, Ken, the Visionary. Oh yeah, y'all. So what events are you good in that you setting me up? No, Joe, because the crazy thing is I watched a couple of events today. Everything is still Tokyo 2020. Like the backgrounds and all that stuff is still like that. Because I watched the championship for Taekwondo and they still had Tokyo 2020 everywhere. So and not to be racist, but a brother and sister won the Taekwondo champ gold. They were both Asian. I thought the black girl was gonna win the judo jump for her weight because it had a black French woman up there, and she had beat this other girl in like 16, like a couple of seconds. It didn't take that long. But then she turned around and she got dominated in the gold medal match. Can anybody tell me? I mean, I guess if you get the other person on their back, is that how you score a point in judo? Is anybody else still confused about specific Olympic events? Because that one really had me like confused. Because I went to my pop's crib yesterday and we were watching it, and I how do you score? Because Taekwondo, I know how you score in that one. You got to hit a part of the vest and a part of the headgear. And then whoever tracked the points on that jump be doing a good job. Because the guy lost the championship in overtime. Because hit him with a side kick that went around his block and his toes hit the joint and he lost. I felt bad for homie because he threw that joint off because he was Korean and he probably thought he shouldn't have lost to a Russian dude. They got real racial right there, and I apologize. It's the Olympics. You can't help it. Back to you damn sweats. I'm only good in 100 meters. What, the jump that you just got a button mash? What the hell? Come on, Fresh, man. Fresh, you be lying, man. Fresh lying like hell. You sweating in something. I don't know, man. Play somebody else so I can look. Now, you played Ken? I don't trust Ken either. For judo, it's about the throws. Okay. Because the black girl, like, tossed her down, but her momentum carried both of them over. So they was, like, rolling on the ground and stuff. But they said she got the other girl completely on her back. So that's how she got, like, the outright win. So, shit, I don't know. How long before y'all figured out what the hell curling was? Because we have been seeing it all our lives. So, people sending messages and shit like I ain't streaming right now. Y'all rude. But y'all who's sending messages on Discord and on the phone, I can understand that because y'all ain't logged in. I'm only talking to one person. But is there anything else? I want to watch some more judo just so I can understand it because it's. Could y'all change it to like Brazilian jiu-jitsu where you got to tap out and stuff like that? Maybe just to help out some people. Ice. I don't know what the hell that. Oh, you call curling ice dice? Oh man, because they be so extra in there. Like all the movements is serious. You ever seen like when a basketball player playing like real hard? Y'all ever seen like Drew Holiday face when he be like breaking down and he be playing defense and unfortunately his eyes start bugging and shit like that? That's how they do with curling. The one dude slide and he be with the follow through and then the line he be like they be doing a lot in curling, man. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do this week. I'm going to discover. Like what are some of this shit. Yo, they form be crazy on both sides, the sweepers and the dude on the release, because that jump be crazy, man. I gotta find out what some of this stuff is, man. Handball, come on, man. Y'all gotta get rid of that. Soccer with hands. If y'all don't get the hell out of here, that one was trash. Handball stinks. Get it out of there. Now, you know what? And I might get banned. I might get banned for this. It may be something like that. What events do y'all watch for the females? And tell the truth. Because I know damn well, if it's 12 people in here right now, 13 of y'all watched old girl that was playing volleyball that time. Tell the truth. Shame the devil, for he is a lie. You know damn well y'all was watching old girl. I can't remember her name right off top, but if I look up Olympic volleyball girl, it's gonna pop up, and we gonna what was her name, Fernandez or something? They all saw it. Come on now, volleyball where it's at? Yeah, where? Yeah. Was it anybody in track and field? Because. Well, when I say a break, Winifred, there it is. Winifred she was like that. She had the whole world watching volleyball like that. Because I remember back in the day when I was little and my pops used to watch it, and to see Flojo get up there. To see Flojo get up there with the one part of the leotard cut off and the nails, and she had the makeup popping, in the weave that kind of looked like it was hers. And boy, she was, oh man. It's a couple women that I saw when I was growing up that I made an easy decision. I just knew what it was then, and she was one of them. Shelly Ann Frazier. Oh yeah, I remember that because you was watching for her. Won't she in the hurdles or something like that? Because she was a part of that race we was watching where they had a bunch of baddies in that jump. I think we was watching like the 200 hurdles. And we was it was like a trial or something like that. And we was watching Lolo Jones and she fucked up on one of the hurdles or whatever like that. But she was cute because they had her, Queen Harrison, Brianna Rollins. Yeah, I want to say yeah. I got caught doing that too. Um, I've never watched the diving event. I watched that one time where old boy hit his head on the board back in the day, but that was the only time I watched it. And I saw it in the trials. They had a 14-year-old kid out there for the trials. He didn't make it, but just the fact that you up here competing at 14 years old, wow, whoa. And he was a little dude too, a little small Pee Wee Herman looking motherfucker out there diving off the board. He couldn't get no splash because he wasn't like tall enough, so he couldn't get the best dive possible. Oh, she was in the sprints. Boy, she wasn't cooking she wasn't cooking Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse was out there getting them. And I mean, I feel bad that she didn't get the race, but let's be honest, y'all. You know the rules, guys. And I can understand why she did it. Cause she's going through shit. We all go through shit, and we get like that. I'm not trying to elaborate too hard on it, but I feel for homie. I wish it didn't happen to her. Shout out to Naomi Osaka. That's the homie. She got a win the other day. And shout out to black people. The Ivory Coast tied Brazil in the soccer game earlier today. And I'm telling you right now, if you see the Ivory Coast team, that's the blackest soccer team I've ever seen in my life. If I was on the team, I'd be considered light skinned. They probably would be picking on me for being lighter than everybody else on that team. And I'm not gonna say, but it's a couple of y'all who could in here who could be on the team. Cause I ain't gonna call y'all out like that, Isaac. But some of y'all could have been on that Ivory Coast team. But shout out to them. Basketball loss. Ain't even no need to go no further in there. The Stars ain't playing. They got an old ass coach. It ain't even no need to elaborate on it no more, man. We already know what it is. This 2004 all over again. They ain't got enough players out there, and they got some old fuddy duddy. They gonna take slugs from now to the end. I wouldn't be surprised if they medal that they don't medal at all. That's just what it is. You don't got the best players in the league up there. When you got Draymond out there, and no offense against Draymond, but come on, man. When you come to the Olympics, it's supposed to be your best. He not it, man. I'm sorry, yo. And I'm not trying to say he trash or he garbage or nothing like that. But if I'm putting 12 players out on the floor, he don't even get close. They got your film again out there. Oh my God. No hope. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm gonna show you my age right now. I'm gonna show you my age right now. I probably won't watch a game. They got to get younger, man. They got to, man. They could have pulled some of them kids you could have pulled some of the draft picks in there, and that team would look better. You could have went Cade Cunningham, Jalen Suggs, Jalen Green, Evan Mobley, and Scotty Barnes, and give them a coach maybe like Brian Shaw. I'll watch that. The draft is Thursday too. Do y'all and I'm gonna be off work. I don't want to do it live because I'll wait till the day after. Because I don't want to do it live because I much rather, sit my black ass down and watch it. Because that's like one of those yearly things that I usually have to watch. Is there anything that y'all watch yearly? Because I gotta watch football, the NFL draft, the NBA draft, the Super Bowl, the national championship, the high school all-star games. That's the Army All-American Bowl for football and the McDonald's game for basketball. I've been real salty because they haven't played them like the last 2 years, man. And damn. And that's just something I always watch. because I enjoyed it. And it used to be something I used to watch with my late homie Dame. We used to always watch starting in 2000. Yeah, starting in 2000. Yep, because I remember that because we thought Darius Miles was going to be the shit because he had kind of like a Giannis thing going on. He was just so much more athletic than everybody else. It only took him like four. They only took him four strides in running to go from foul line to foul. It didn't take him that long to get down the court. Like it was something amazing. I had never seen nothing like that before, but that didn't work. But it's good to see him on his feet with the Knuckleheads podcast. That one is pretty good. Um, what the hell else is going on? Poe got me watching baseball because I want to see if Tatis can get this can get in the 40-40 club. That one, yeah, that would be nice to see. Definitely. Is there anything else I want to see in this Olympics? Of course, the track and field. The track and field gonna always hit. I was with Pops yesterday and boxing came on and I could give less of a damn. Who gives a fuck? They don't be talking about the prospects like that. No way. We don't care. And on top of that, be old ass men on there. Man, how you 26 years old still fighting in the Olympics? Man, if you don't get your ass out of here and go pro, out of here fighting children, man, get your goofy ass out of here. The hell? That's the silliest thing ever. How you just going that? We out here sending children, we out here sending teenagers, and they got grown ass, hairy chested men out here going against them in some of these damn events. If that ain't some of the most unfair garbage, godly. The only time it maybe even be, maybe, I don't know. Because even when they were sending the college kids to the, when they were sending the college kids to the Olympics, they were still getting gold too. So I don't, whatever. We've reached this point where this shit is over. I ain't had no script. Thanks for y'all coming in. Y'all helped steer this podcast in whatever direction, and I appreciate that. Appreciate the likes, the views, the comments, the questions, all that shit. It's not. I'm thankful, and I greatly appreciate all of it, man. I got love for every last one of y'all, man. Even you, Slide, you black mother. Shout out to you. All you sweats that's in here, people that still sweats to this day. Make sure you sweaty asses get you some pH balance, man. Go get some Suave or some Dove, some of that powder stuff, so you can get that in there and get all that sweat out there, you little sweaty bastards. Play some games and take some losses, you sons of bitches. You. I'm out. Appreciate it. Probably stream sometime next week. I don't know when I got off again. We working trying to get this bag. Appreciate and love everybody, man. Peace.